been able to close out our retreat. That has been a 3-day retreat here in Mbale. One of our expectations as management during this time of the retreat was to ensure that we are able to bring together the different teams, because as an organization we have a wide scope. We work into different districts, different regions. So yes, we wanted to see how can we bring all the young energies, all the young people, both the new and old staff on board, so that we are able to bring in that element where they're able to learn from one another, to interact, to relate, to learn, to see how can they be able to get support from one another.
On arrival, we came and then we were just 3 people, and then these people come around, where are the people? And then, but later on in the following morning, everyone was around and we were excited that we even saw the team lead. I was really like very anxious to know who the team lead is, how does this person look like. I haven't seen her, but I've talked to her on phone. It was very amazing when I interacted with several people, the programs, the other communication teams, the finance, and the whole team was really vibrant. The team is really vibrant. I like the whole thing.
The retreat has been very interesting. Something very, very unique. You know, a platform where workmates come together to know themselves outside the workspace, and then also having to meet our top leaders from the management, the board members. That is something that you seldom see in most organizations. You can spend the whole year and you've not seen board members, especially when you're field staff. But a retreat like this is very important because now it brings them together. They even speak to you. They present certain topics that are very, very crucial in terms of planning, in terms of resource mobilization. So all in all, it was a very amazing and fruitful retreat.
This retreat has really been timely, very refreshing, I can say, and very empowering, definitely, for us who are coming in as a new project, a baby project on the block. It was very timely for us to kind of understand the nitty-gritties of the different projects, how they've been able to be successful, how they've been able to actually win more funding for the other years that have been able to serve the communities.
You know, at times we are given documents. It is hard at times to read very many documents at a go, but then now when they are shared, you get to know what the company is really gearing towards, or what it believes in, what it wants to put out there. So the meaningful youth inclusion in whatever we do, I think that was in itself a big take home for me.
I enjoyed this retreat, mostly the team building parts, where we were bonding with our workmates, like the fetching water game, and also the balloon activity we had, where you were all making up a line with the balloons in between. It was really fun working with our workmates like that.
During the team bonding activities, the one of protecting the egg, because everybody really tried to think outside the box and protecting the egg, but yeah, there's a team that won, which incidentally I belong to, and it excites me a lot.
The team building was really, really, really very amazing, because I laughed all through. It really made me, I don't know, it made me laugh all through, because the activities were really like pointing out to something, and you'd learn this here, you learn that's there, and then it was really nice.
I was particularly excited about the communication games, where I've been able to know that a misleading in the message can actually lead to a change of the entire communication process. So that really has been amazing. And I have learned that when you're communicating, you have to really pay attention to details so that you don't kind of mislead the entire people that are listening to the message. Work without play makes Joyce a dull girl. So it was nice during the team building sessions, whereby the facilitator, that is our comms manager, Moj, he was taking us through a session whereby we were supposed to break an egg. They gave us an egg, and the age group was supposed to make sure that it is kept. So I want to relate with the situation that we are going through. The directives by the President of America, whereby funding has been cut, the civil society space, we are worried of how we are going to do the work. But it helps us to understand that how can we mobilize the resources locally? How can we utilize the little resources that we have within our reach so that we are able to survive? But also when we have this
donor who is continuing to give us money, how can we make sure that we maintain the working relationship, but also make sure that we do the work as per the expectation, that is the time frame, the targets that they've given us, so that we are able to report in time, but also respond to them as per the expectation.
The most interesting part was, I think the sports. The sports were very outstanding. Like, we had sports that were not only just physical, it was mental, drawing lessons, understanding our strengths, seeing the possibilities of improving in areas that we are not good possibly, but also looking at how we use other parameters to push for our work. Like, it was more of team building, then you draw lessons out of them.
How can I take your pen away, far away? You love me.
2025, I expect more cooperation with our workmates. Since now we have got to know each other, like outside work.
For my 2025 way forward is the successful implementation of the German Doctors Project. I'm looking forward to that news that we are adding funding for the coming years. Definitely that will really be my wow, and I'll be sure that yes, our efforts have served best.
We are headed for greater things. As Uyahf, as a youth-led organization, as an organization with a vibrant young people or vibrant team, we are really headed for greatness because from our interaction here, people are really, really committed. People want results, yeah? So I see a lot of good things coming through in terms of growth, in terms of implementation, in terms of teamwork, and in terms of success altogether.
So I'm calling upon everyone there, please join the efforts, don't give up. Let's do our best to ensure that we are able to deal with the issues of sexual reproductive health in Uganda, but also the world at large. Regardless of the minimal resources that we have, let's utilize them efficiently and effectively so that at the end we have the result.